get your life. You must be feeling like this your night. So do your thing, girl, it's alright. You're doing everything that I like. So let your hair down, get your life. You must be feeling like this your night. So do your thing, girl, it's alright. You're doing everything.
Hey, hi guys, I'm back. I'm back, okay? I've been gone for a little minute by myself, okay? I'm always up here with my sis, my good sis Barb's Meets World, and you guys better be following her as well. But today I'm just gonna do a little video on Love and Marriage Huntsville, the last one that they played, which was not this past weekend, but the weekend before last, because we are leading up to the finale, which is coming this Saturday. Excuse me. So yeah, y'all, I just want to come to you guys and give y'all just a little, a little review, a little recap on Girls Getaway from me. Okay. It was a good one. I guess, I've been watching the show. I haven't been reviewing it, but I've been watching, and I've been watching a couple of reviews, for the people that I watch. And for the most part, y'all, I'm gonna say this. It wasn't so much of Marceau and Tisha this season. I feel like Mel bringing it back to her, the storyline back to her. So that's a good thing, I guess. So yeah, I enjoyed this one. It was a girls' getaway, and they went to St. Thomas. Mel was hosting the trip. She had invited all the girls to go. Tisha, Nell, Trisha, who is new to the group, Stormy, Kimmy, and I think I said Tisha, but I'll say her just in case I did not say her. But yeah, and also Tisha. And so Tisha asked if she could bring a plus one when she was invited at that moment. And Mel, she was excited about the trip, and everybody being excited who was invited. They were all excited in the room. So of course she's gonna say, yeah, of course you can bring a plus one. But come to find out, Tisha says she texted Mel to tell her who her plus one is. And as you guys know, her plus one can only be Destiny. Like it's a no-brainer. I don't know if Mel knew that, if she was thinking that when she asked for the plus one. But nevertheless, she told Tisha yes. And she didn't ask her in that moment, well, who you talking about bringing, girl? So for me, it must have been that Mel was okay with whomever she was going to bring, because remember, Mel told her that told the girls that she was bringing a couple of her single friends, and for whatever reason that stuck out in Tisha's head, like her single friends. I'm like, yeah, she has single friends. She's single. She's single, y'all. So Mel has single friends. Catch that. So anyway, before I get into the episode, I was just giving you guys a background on some of the stuff that happened before we get to the trip. And so make sure you guys have liked the video. Make sure you guys have subscribed to my channel, because I'm still growing my channel, y'all. We slow. It's a slow burn, like a candle. It's a slow burn. Smells good, feels good, gets you in the mood. That's what it is. It's a slow burn, and I'm okay with it. I know what I'm doing. I know I ain't on the tube doing my own content all the time, but I'm doing it right now. So please hit the like button and show your appreciation that I'm here. Okay. Make sure you subscribe, because sometimes you just forget, and sometimes YouTube has a thing where it just knocks some things out and discombobulates some things. So just make sure that you are liking the video and that you are subscribed, like I said, and make sure you sharing, because sharing is caring, and everybody don't know that I'm a content creator. They know me in the streets, though they just don't know that I'm a content creator. So back to the lecture at hand, people. Okay, let me share my screen so that I can get to my pictures, and let me also get to my notey notes. Okay, I know. And then let me make sure that I have my screen to do what I need to do. All right, y'all. Now it's funny I have my drink up here, but I sure didn't bring a lick of water. I think I left it downstairs, but it's all good. We gonna just I'll text. Oh shoot. Not that I need my phone, but I think my phone is downstairs and hope. Oh no, it's right here. Hold on, guys. Give me a hot second. I did not put my phone on do not disturb, and don't nobody have time for phone calls and stuff, and it blinking my screen and it coming up through my screen and all this other crap. Let's turn off the ringer. Hello. Okay. All right. So, like I said, Mel invited the ladies on a getaway to St. Thomas. Oh, I want to go so bad. Look at those turquoise waters. That is beautiful. Okay. So Mel invites the girls on the trip. I already told you that she invited the girls who work with her, who are castmates of hers. She invited those ladies, but she shows up with her single friends, which is Shanita and Lauren. They show up to this beautiful mansion. Okay. This is from a distance what it looks like. It was gorgeous. Okay. I was not never and ever gonna be mad at that. And then this is a little closer up. I want to call it a villa because I don't know the difference between a villa, a mansion, or just all I know is beautiful and how close it sits to the water. That infinity pool right there, you see how it falls right there. So when you get in that pool, it looks like you're continuing on to that ocean, especially from different angles from the house. If you're sitting at different angles from the house, it looks like that pool just goes right into the water. Gorgeous. So like I said, Shanita and Lauren and Mel arrive to the villa first. Like I told you, I wasn't probably going to call it a villa. Where are my ladies? I got the rooms. Hold on, y'all, because this is the only way I can really show y'all, but I wanted to show y'all. Those are just beautiful. Just, oh my gosh. Jeez, I thought, okay. Because, you know, they flash back and whooped the bopped, and when I did it, this is how it is. So the ladies pull up. They get to the mansion first, and, you know, Mel is always in good spirits, especially when she has a good time, about to have a good time. This is a 7-bedroom, okay? 7-bedroom mansion, villa, whatever you want to call it. And ladies and gentlemen, it is 10 girls going to be there, okay? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But there's 7 bedrooms, okay? So I can't wait to get inside to see what we're going to see, even though I just ran through them real quick. So they get in there, but before we get in there, Shanita lets us know that she pop out, don't play, and shoots from the hip, because Mel is talking about how beautiful the greenery is, and you know, you can see it looks like a jungle where they're at, and so she's like, "This is greenery is so nice and refreshing, and you know, it's therapeutic and yada yada yada." And then she starts walking up, and she's like, "Shoot, I hope ain't no snakes up in here." And I said, "Girl, me too, because girl, ain't nobody got time for no goddamn snakes." And so she says, so Shanita says, girl, you around snakes every day. I don't know why all of a sudden you about to be afraid of them. And Mel was gonna laugh, and I'm like, girl, I don't be around. And then she started thinking about it, like, oh, okay, shots fired, pop out. Okay, got it. So the ladies make it into the house. Mel tells them, I have cards for you guys so that we're going to go pick our rooms. Since we're the first ones here, we're going to pick our rooms. You have name cards. Just put your name on the card, in the room that you want. So the first room they pull up into as if they drove, but I'm going to go to, it was the Olympus room. This is Mel's room. And it's it's breathtaking because you can see on this picture you cannot see, but she's overlooking the beach. And then this is her bathroom. Oh no, I thought I had her bathroom, but I'm sure I did. Hold on. Yeah, there's her bathroom right there. So very nice. And so they move on to the Oasis room, which is this one right here. And so both Lauren and Shanita both like that room. So Mel's just like, give me your cards. And she has Lauren pick for the card. Lauren takes her time. She got, so she finally gets the card. And sure enough, she picks her name. And so she puts her name on that, on the Oasis room, which is a really pretty room. It's nice. And so they go looking around for Shanita's room. And so I think Shanita picked the next room. And so that's the Oasis, that's still Lauren's room. So I believe this is the room, the sanctuary. Oh, wait, let me see. Do I put who the room that Shanita actually went to? No, Shanita went to the it's called the Liana room. So this is the sanctuary. So I think this was a room that they picked out for Nell. I think this is Nell's room. And so because Mel being the host that she is, she's trying to hindsight, what she thinks will be accommodating for the people that are coming. So they see this room and they're like, yeah, we'll just put Nell here because Nell's the eldest, So we're gonna do that. And so let me go to so this is the Liana suite, and this is the room that Shanita picks out. Right, Shanita has this room, and it has a private bathroom and an outdoor sitting as well. I guess a small balcony. Outdoor sitting would be a small balcony. So she puts her name tag and her glasses on another set of glasses. She has some on. She put another set of glasses on the bed, and so they end up walking around. And so I'll go through the pictures as I'll tell you guys. So they're walking around. This is one of the patios for one of the rooms. A little bit out of order, but who cares? I just wanted to see how breathtaking it looks from where they're staying at. And so this is the Pokiana Junior Suite. It fits 2 queens, okay? These got 2 queen beds, I guess. So yeah, 2 queen beds. And then they have this like living quarters. And so, and they also have the private patio. Now that private patio I showed you guys, I'm not sure if that was theirs or not. However, you have access to all of it. Let's be clear. So there's the 2 queen beds. And I think at this time, Mel said that she was going to put Trisha and Stormy in this room, So like I said, she's just basically walking around and saying, okay, this one has 2 beds, because she's never been there either. I'm sure she had a little, itinerary of what it looks like or how many bedrooms it is, but not what it looks like. So they come up out of there. I can't even see what that says. So they're walking. I think they had walked past the washer and dryer room, and then this was another suite that Mel decided that she was gonna put Sunny in because the girls ain't really feeling Sunny. Okay, not really feeling Sunny like that, because remember, like I said, I have not been reviewing, but if you've been watching, they had a whole dinner. Well, where Mel was sitting there, Nell was there, and her husband, and Stormy was sitting there. I can't remember if her husband was there or not, but they were sitting there talking about Sunny and what affected the group and what happened with Destiny. And Mel was so quiet and didn't say anything, and all the girls were engaging because they've all had a conversation with Sunny. So granted, Mel thought it wasn't appropriate, but they all had their own private conversation with it. So I guess they felt like, well, I talked to her and this is what was said here. And I talked to her and this is what was said here. So I think that's why it was a free forum for them to talk about it. Not so much that they were talking behind her back, as if that's the way Mel took it because she was sitting there and it looked like that. Just saying, guys, a little background. But anyway, this is the Powder Puff Kid Suite. Has 3 full beds in it. 3, 1, 2, 3. But 1 bathroom, as you guys can see, it's right there. The bathroom, boom, bam. And there's a bed of there. There's probably a bed across. And then there's this bed over here. And so Mel says at this point, well, Kimmy and Tisha are sister-in-laws, and Miss Tisha wanted to bring up +1. So with the +1, we're just gonna put her plus one with that. And at this time, we don't know that Tisha had told her. I assume, I would think that she would have told her, but we we don't know for a fact that she's been told, because she said whoever her plus one is, Mel says out of her mouth at this time, whoever she, as I don't know who she's bringing. So two things can be true at the same time. Either she did text Mel and told Mel later while she was already there, where she couldn't change her mind, or excuse me, or can say no because she's already there and she got the text later who it was, or Mel is just being executive producer and doing her thing as a producer and not letting us in on everything behind the scenes. Sometimes you got to protect the third wall. Is it third or the fourth, or the 10th wall, or the back wall, or never mind. Y'all tell me, I'm older. Y'all let me know in my comments, and don't forget to comment. Okay, that's the best part. Now I will be in the comments. Okay, so don't forget to comment. So anyway, that's the three people that Mel thought would be great for this room. And again, beautiful views, beautiful views, beautiful views. And then, like I said, we went back to that. So now the ladies are inside. They get met by the chef. I don't know if you call him world renowned. I would call him that, but I guess he had been on a TV show, and so Mel hired him to come. I don't think I got his name. I'm sorry, chef, but so the ladies, they're happy. They're, the chef is cooking, and everybody's excited. So we pump over to the airport. The ladies have landed there in St. Thomas, and so we got Kimmy and Tisha here, and then we have all the ladies right here. Okay, so we have Trisha with that. I don't know what that is. A unit, a wig. The color looks good on her skin tone, but I'm not particularly happy with the wig or whatever it is. Maybe it's swimming here. I don't know. So yeah, it's that. And then there's Kimmy there, and there's Tish, and then there's gonna be Nell to the side there. And so they landed, and they're finding out that girls' trips are not cracked up to what they should, all they should be, because they don't feel like they should be pulling off their luggage off the little rail, the carousel. They wish their husbands was there, or their significant other, or just whoever, because all of them are married except for Trisha. Oh, Trisha is married, just not to her boyfriend. Oh, no shade, no tea, no wine, no nothing. Just facts. Just facts. I'm just saying it's the facts of the matter. And so, so the girls, like I said, they were complaining about the men not being there. So they're, getting their luggage and having their little qualms about that. And who decides to walk up? Not glammed up, may I add. I like to be glammed up, not all the time, most of the time. And even if I'm gonna be on sweats, a jean jacket, whatever, something's still gonna be cute on me. I don't care. So if my hair, like her hair being down like that, I probably would have put it in a ponytail. But that's just me. I would have just slicked it back, had my ponytail slicked out of there, and pulled my hair to that ponytail, and that would have just cleaned the look up. Just me, but I'm a stylist, so that's just my thing. But anyway, Sunny walks up, and nobody knows that Sunny was coming, because Mel had invited her back at the ranch, back on when after the girls had the whole tete-a-tete about Sunny at that dinner. Mel thought it was the right thing to do to invite her, because she rather them talk in front of her face than behind her back. And so here comes Sunny walking up, and Kimmy was the only one that really greeted Miss Thing. She was the only one, and this is everybody's take on watching Sunny walk up. And I'm gonna tell y'all one thing: Stormy is the funniest. She always got the look on her face, or she got big lips, so she always like. Oh. So I get a kick out of watching her. So anyway, they're just like, what in the world? What's going on? So like I said, Kimmy was the only one that really greeted her or whatever. So we flash back over to the mansion / villa, the whatever you want to call it. These guys show up. cutie Udi Pie right here. He's really nice looking, nice on the eyes. And so they show up. We find out they're going to be the greeters. They're going to come in and greet the girls when they get there, with a little wine and dine, a little, how we do, how they do. So we get these two, and Miss Mel was like, "Oh, you can go down down the way and go change your clothes if you want to, or you can change your clothes right here." I was like, "I ain't mad, you girl, I ain't mad," because he's a cutie Udi Pie. So those are gonna be the greeters. So the ladies make it onto the sprinter, and of course, give me a second, I need to wet my whistle. So they make it onto the sprinter. Nell, y'all, I don't know. At this time, Nell is like kind of weird acting. Like they even show her when everybody's getting on the sprinter, and she's like saying stuff that sound confrontational, but she's not at nobody. So anyway, Sunny gets ready, walk past her, and she walks past her, and that's when Nell says something smart. I didn't write it down because I was just kind of over her. I was just like, what is going on? Why are you acting like that towards anybody? And so like I said, Sunny's sitting towards the back. And so Stormy brings up that she's having, she's going to have a good time on the trip, but she's having anxiety about being away from her child. I forgot what they call it because I'm a grandmother now and I can't think of what they call it, but you know what it is called, anxiety, where you are not going to be with the kid for a couple of days or whatever the case may be. And so the ladies is telling her, girl, when you have this second kid, whenever that be, when you have another one, you ain't be worried about that first kid like that. You're going to be like, man, I'm ready to get both of them. We're going to take both my kids. That's true tea. It's true tea. And so she's like, really? So then Sunny asked her, also, you trying for your second baby? She's like, yeah, I'm looking for a surrogate, as we speak or whatever. And so then Sunny tells her and shares with her that she's going through IVF. This is her second round because the first round probably failed. And so Stormy is always compassionate, especially when you have a little baby at home. You just had a kid, when the mother start counting, my baby's 36 months. Okay, your baby's 3. You still count months. That's your first baby, huh? Stop counting months. My baby's 52 months. Stop doing that. Don't do that. Ain't nobody had time to be counting by 12s up to 52 months, okay? Ain't nobody had time for that, so don't do that. So anyway, I'm saying to say that Stormy is still in that era of mommyhood. And so with that, she feels real sad that Sunny is going through that. All the other girls probably are sitting there like, which nobody wants nobody to go through that kind of stuff. I hope they weren't sitting there with that. That's just my assumption. That's just California Cuties assumption. Okay, just me, myself, and I. So anyway, the ladies finally, I believe, so like I said, Sunny even got, they show her going like this underneath her glasses. So I feel like she did tear up about, somebody caring about her feelings and things that's going on with her. So the ladies finally arrived to the villa, and that cutie. Anytime I can use my name with somebody. Yeah. So this cutie right here got their drinks. They're happy. Everybody's happy. Of course, Mel and the girl and Lauren and Shanita are they're already there. So now the girls are being greeted and who's who of the crew and all those good things. So I do like a little eye candy, to serve me a little drinky drink. And then you got an accent. I'm happy. So sorry, y'all. I had already passed my notes. I have them up here, but I pretty much know what's going And okay. And so yeah, everybody's happy. The cuties got the drinks. Everybody's hugging, happy to each other. Mel takes the girls out to the deck where the pool is, and she tells them, you guys, we're gonna have a great time. You guys gonna go get your rooms. I already put your cards out there, so you guys don't have to be worried about where the rooms and everything. And then we're gonna meet right back here. We're gonna meet right back here, and then we're gonna have the chef give us some hors d'oeuvres and stuff, and we're gonna meet right back here. Okay, guys? Okay. And so the ladies are like, I had already said that Mel does a very good trip and how lovely the trip is going to be, and everybody's so excited about what their rooms are going to be like and all this good stuff. And so the ladies don't even have to rush to the rooms. Like, everybody's assuming and just knowing that their rooms are going to be great. They're just going to be great. And so they start walking through the place and finding out what room is where and who got what room. The first room they walk into, of course, is Mel. So they see Mel's room and they're like, okay, if Mel's room is like this, then this room is gorgeous. Then I can only imagine what the other rooms are going to be like. So they start walking through the rooms and they, see different rooms, and they come across Stormy and Trisha's room, but to them it looks like Tisha's room. And so Tisha off the bat was like, oh, she funny. I was like, oh, she funny? How funny is she? Pray tell. And so she's like, yeah, she's funny. And so they walk from that room into the next room, and the next room got 3 bunks in there. And Stormy, before they even walk into that room, Stormy's like, wait, I'm a great roommate. First of all, let's be clear. I'm great. And so I'm like, I'm with you, Stormy. Man, I will sleep on the couch, pull out couch, whatever it takes. As long as I'm here, we can go party and do whatever we came to do. Sleeping quarters for me is not like that. Like, I don't care. I don't. And I get it. You if you're accustomed to certain things, got it. But being the wet blanket, I'm not about to do that. So anyway, they walk from that room and they start walking to the other room, which is the dorm room. And so they walk past that room, and Kimmy's like, oh, that says Miko, Kimmy. Oh, this is Letitia. That's Trisha. In the other room with Stormy, this is Letitia. And they look around, they're like, wait, there's 1 bathroom and there's 3 beds. So who's the other bed for? Oh, for my +1. And so it's dawning on them like, oh, okay, so this is what we doing. So they're walking around now, they're pissed. So, they're about to walk out to the balcony. Little mama right here, Miss Nell, I don't know if she had been beforehand, because I like a pre-gamer too. I'm a pre-gamer for sure. But the problem is when you pre-game and you have ill will against the people that you are pre-gaming with, that's a problem. You're risking a problem. So anywho, she comes in back to Mel, and she's like, Mel, I do not see my room, and I know I had accommodated you in Houston, and I know what I did for you. And Mel's like, Miss Nell, I would never do anything to do that. So let's be clear. You have a room. What I don't have is your card. That's what I'm guilty of. I don't have your name card. They didn't print your name card. And so I don't have your name card, but I did get your room. I got you your room. And it's, it's going to be, you just got to, it's the one with no name tag on it. And so she's like, yeah, but because Mel, that's not right. I want my name card. So while the other ladies are mad because their bedrooms are being shared, Nell has her own room by herself, and she's mad about the name card. And so we get Kimmy and Tisha outside, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Excuse the light on on Kimmy's forehead. I took that picture from my bedroom, and the light was on, and yeah, just excuse the light. Let me see what's the next picture. Trisha. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Back to Kimmy's forehead. Sorry, Kimmy. So anywho, like the video. So anyway, Tisha and Kimmy are outside like, yeah, This ain't even fair. This ain't even right. I don't understand why she would even do it like that. All to be interrupted by Trisha to be like, yeah, I don't think this is cool. I don't know, Tisha, I don't know how upset you guys are, and she's like, yeah, I'm very irritated. I'm very, very, very. No, she said, I'm upset. She was upset because I feel like I wrote the exact words because she said they look upset. And Tisha said that, it wasn't upset. She said, this is disrespectful. And so that's when Trisha was like, oh, no, that's very, very, very disrespectful. Because clearly I could have bunked with the girls, the new girls, the single girls, because, you guys, not for nothing, y'all castmates. So you would think y'all would get your own room. And so she was like, even though the girls probably wouldn't have liked me. And I was like, why you say that? Because you're not a girl, a girl's girl. I mean, and everybody can't be girls. Everybody can't be that. I'm a girl's girl because I have 6 sisters and I'm the oldest. So I have to be. I don't have to be, but I wanted to be because I'm a role model for my sisters. Getting back to these ladies. So yeah, so let's go back to Trisha. So yeah, Trisha was just like, yeah, I don't understand why. I feel like this is intentional, and so the other ladies feel like it's intentional. And when you think about it, it is, by this time, I feel like Mel said when she put these cards out that she said she didn't know who it was, who was coming. But, the way she picked the room is like, you knew who was coming. So anyway, Hurricane Nell is still back in the house looking for the room without the name tag. So this is I got this. I snapped this picture because this is how she was acting, the way she looks. And she looks like she's inebriated, a little intoxicated. That's because that's how she was acting to me. And I'm older than her. And she's so, I don't want to be the elder. And Mel gives her so much respect of being such. And you still like, I don't want to be. Well, you can be, I'll be the elder every time. Give me my respect. Please don't think that, yeah, me and these 30-year-olds are the same. Because no, I have a 30-year-old. I have actually 2. So, yeah, no. And Nell, just embrace it. Like she said, you don't look the oldest. We wouldn't look at it like that, Buki. But I need you to get off she was so irritated with Mel. She was like, I'm irritated. I'm ready to leave. I'll just get back on the airplane and I'll just go back home. And it's at this moment where we understand where Chris Fletcher is needed around his wife at all times. And that's who brings her back, because clearly, no disrespect, but this is how you was acting, and I hope y'all address it on the reunion, because look, you was acting as if they on. I don't want to be here, and I'm leaving, and then you got mad because Shanita comes over and tells Nell, you can have my room because I want Mel to have a good trip. Oh, I wanted to have a good trip too. Good, we're all on the same page. And even Mel had told her, like, you don't have to be shouting. You don't have to be, yeah, you're right. She was like, you're upset. And I'm not upset. Okay, but you're shouting. Okay, you're right. I'm shouting. Yeah, because you're upset. So Shanita offered her a room. She was like, well, Shanita, where are you going to sleep if I take your room? She's like, well, I'll just go sleep in Lauren's big suite, because Lauren has a nice big suite too. And so we get the girls back out here discussing how they feel disrespected. So Trish I walked back inside and said that she seen Mel and told Mel, I think the girls, are a little upset, So Mel came to diffuse the fire that, probably is started by her. And so the ladies was like, it was disrespectful. You gave us a small ass room, and, we've been around each other long enough to know that, we need our own space. And not for nothing, We just thought you would do better for us. And so Mel was like, this is why I thought this, and this is why, like I gave you guys the reason why Mel did the way she did it. And so, she was like, and here go Mel. Oh, because I would have took the room with my friends and da 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 da. And she was like, I could do that. And they're like, no, don't do that. Because if you would have did that, here go Kimmy. Because if you would have did that, you'd have did that from jump. And I'm like, that's true. That's true. Or you just would have waited for everybody to get there so it could have been fair and square. If you wanted to be fair and square. That's all. And so we know it wasn't about being fair and square. And that's okay. You don't have to be. You're a Scorpio. We know how you do. So anyway, Mel's really trying to tell them that she wasn't trying to, be no disrespect and da 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 da. And so that's when inside Trisha goes and was it Trisha or maybe it was Stormy? One of them ladies told Nell, no, they said, one of y'all should go. I think it was Trisha. Trisha says, y'all might want to go check on the girls outside. And so here go Nell. Oh, I'll go check on them. And I'm thinking, nah, girl, not the way you've been. So anyway, here come Nell walking out. And by this time, the ladies pretty much have got their gripes out and have discussed it with Mel. And so it's pretty much squashed. Yeah, they're still in their feelings because they need to woosah. They need a little bit more drink in them, and all that good stuff. And so here come Nell, and she stands behind Mel, which was given weird. Like, I mean, if you was gonna come, you stand in the middle of them, you get in between the two, but you stood by Mel, and she came out talking to the girls like, I don't know why y'all in here talking mess to Mel, y'all need to just get over it, because everybody was mad at on my Houston trip, and they like, yeah, we were pretty mad. Yeah, and then y'all had to all get over it, just like y'all need to get over it now. And so that rubbed Kimmy the wrong way, because Kimmy was still in it. She was getting over it, but here come Nell to bring it all back up. And so Mel, I mean, like I said, Nell is really not helping the situation. She's out there kind of like poking the bear and really letting them know, like, y'all need to just get over some things. And Kimmy's not ready to get over it. And so what's the picture I got next? Do I got her standing? Because even so she was getting feisty, and so Kimmy was getting a little irritated and perturbed. And so that's when she was like, you know what, Nell, we don't need this right now. We got it. It's already taken care of. And she's like, no, because if it was taken care of, then I wouldn't have to bring my ass out here. But that was the last thing she said, because before that, she was getting in Tisha's behind. She like, you can see the difference in between them talking, and Mel is over there cackling, y'all. Mel over there cackling. She trying to keep a straight face, but she cackling because she know Nell is on one, because she had just got the wrath from Nell as well about that dang on card. So this is when she's like, Kimmy hadn't had enough. Like, Nell, it's already done. We're good. And so Nell is getting the picture that, okay, it's done, right? All right, it's done. And so Tisha, everybody can tell that Nell is on one. Tisha goes to go fix Nell's shirt. She's like, Nell, you got everything wrong, because Nell had brought up, well, who said they was ready to fight? And so Tisha said, you wrong, and you got it wrong, and your breast is out, about to show. So she goes to go fix her shirt, just pop the boob in there. And why should you do that? Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I was like, oh, Nell. She ain't touching you. She's just trying to fix your shirt. And so Tisha's like, girl, go on somewhere. And so Tisha trying to tell her to go away and slow down and be quiet and go away. And they kind of still, like, everybody's still kind of getting into it. You see Mel is trying to be like, no, y'all, come on. We want to have a good trip. Y'all tripping. And so that's when Nell walks out and was like, you know what? Because she was like, well, y'all the one, I come out here to help y'all, and y'all don't need, and that's when Kimmy was like, well, we didn't really need y'all. No, y'all asses did. She was like, well, my ass is right here. Nell, And I was like, oh, okay, your ass is right there, Kimmy. What that mean? And so y'all see Kimmy was pissed. And here go Neil back inside, door closed. Oh, I'm going with somebody. It's like she talking about her children, her adult children. I said, Neil, now you're not gonna whoop nobody's behind. And Tish was out there. Tisha was out there talking about she's about to pull somebody's wig off. I'll take a picture of Kimmy right here because she looked really pretty. Okay. So now at this time, she's livid. Nell is livid. She's ready to leave. And they have the powwow, like, you don't need to leave. You've been on 10. I don't know what the problem. Now, do y'all see how inebriated my girl look? I ain't mad at it. You on vacay, but you got to understand, if you haven't pent up feelings about people and you on vacay and those feelings are going to come out. Okay. So let's be clear. Let's just be clear. So Mel pleased with her, and so she brings her back. She's like, okay, let's go have a good time. So Mel has these dancers come in, beautiful dancers. She said, Carnival. It's not Carnival right now, but I'm gonna bring Carnival to us. So these beautiful ladies come in. This lady resembles Mel, which was kind of crazy. Not crazy in a good way, but she was gorgeous. Both the ladies were beautiful. Their costumes are gorgeous. And so they're getting up, and there's a bag that the ladies walk in with. And so the ladies want the ladies that walk in with the costumes want the ladies on the cast to join in and get up and have a good time. And so Kimmy does get up. She's like, because I just want my bag. And I'm like, dang, you ain't gotta tell us all the only reason why you got up is for the bag. It's okay, but you ain't gotta do that to us. We ain't gotta do it like that. And so the ladies is all dancing, have a good time, and Cutie Pie gets up, and Mel's like, can you dance or can you move them hips or whatever? And child, let me show you. So he's having a real good time with Mel, and Mel's having a real good time with him. And so his leg goes on top of hers, and he like, And then Mel said, well, let me show you how I do it. I said, Mel, you better show the cougar way to do it. And I'm not calling you a cougar because you're not even old enough. I mean, you are looking at this baby, but So Mel was getting in, having a good time. The ladies finally loosen up, and everybody's having a great time. And so now it's time for dinner. And so dinner is, getting ready to be served. And we have Shanita here. Good old Shanita. I already told y'all she's a whippersnapper. She shoots from the hip. She don't dang what's going on. And I meant to say they were saying Stella got a groove back and was gonna get her groove back, and that would have been Mel. But we gonna see. I feel like Mel's just having a good time, showing the girls a good time or whatever, right? And so we're at the dinner, and so Shanita just I want to get to my notes on how they, how everything started. But Shanita basically put everybody on blast. She basically was asking Tisha, first of all, Shanita made a good point. Shanita said something to the effect like, how do you know when a friend is a good friend, or, that's a friend of yours that you can consider a real friend? She says, well, that's when I see how the person treats me when I'm down, when I'm not at my best, when I'm low, when I'm at my low, and what they do to bring me back up. I was like, Kimmy was like, that's the realest thing that she, heard or whatever. And so Tisha was like, yeah, I agree, trying to put her little 2 cents in. And so Shanita's like, earlier, something Tisha did or said to her, she said something, and Shanita said, oh, you need to watch her. And she was like, watch me for what? Tisha was like, watch me for what? What did I do? And she was like, no, it's just the way you move. Oh, because Shanita asked Tisha, well, she said, do you talk to people that you don't like? She said, yeah. And then Stormy said, well, she's sitting next to me and she don't like me. And Tisha was like, yeah. I said, yeah, because I'm a grown up. And then that's when Shanita was like, you need to watch her. And that's true. Why are you sitting next to somebody you don't like, unless you want to reconcile. Now, if you're trying to reconcile, then you should already did it before you sat right there. But even still, that's the only thing. I know that Tisha is a Libra, but she's a full Libra. I'm a Libra Scorpio. So my intentions are a little different than her intentions. So sometimes I put myself in her shoes and I just be like, ooh, she's doing a Libra thing. The fact that she's married to a Libra is crazy though. That just, ooh, I don't know how she did that. But anywho, getting back to Shanita, it was like, yeah, watch her, because why would she sit next to her? And so Tisha's like, well, watch me because of what? She was like, because you've been showing us over and over again who you are. And I'm like, oh, snap, Shanita ain't playing with this girl. And so this is Tisha. Now, I snapped pictures of her because Tisha, we find out here that Destiny is coming. And Shanita's like, wait, you invited Destiny? There she goes, showing you her hand, showing you who she is. You gonna invite Destiny when Destiny clearly doesn't, have no love for Mel, whose trip it is. But she's like, she showed she don't care for Mel, and you would invite her. So this is, oh, smiley face. Oh, because she said I can have a +1. I was like, bitch. I was like, Tisha, stop. You playing. This is when they was talking about that. Oh yeah, she's sitting next to me, but I don't, we're not friends. And it was taken Mel by, I don't know why Mel was taken by storm by Shanita, because Shanita got to be talking like this all the time. I think she didn't really think clearly that this was going to really happen. But anyway, and I like the way my girl looks right here. And I like that bob. I wish they would have cut it up a little bit more in the back, but I like the way she looked right there. So anyway, everybody's still sitting at this table, trying to finish their food. But like I said, Shanita's like, yeah, you need to watch her. And Tisha's still like, well, I ain't even did that. She's like, yeah, you did. You invited somebody that Mel don't mess with to this function. So yeah, we need to watch you. She needs to watch you. And so then at that time, that's when Mel's like, well, shoot, if we gonna talk about all of that, we might as well bring to the forefront how Trisha don't like Sunny and don't even know her. And I was like, oh snap. And so she says it. She's like, yeah, so Trisha, you don't like Sunny, but you don't even know her. And and I was like, oh snap. And Trisha was like, wait, let's be clear. It's not that I don't like her. I'm just not gonna be cordial to her. And I was like, that sounds worse, because I would rather you be cordial to her and not like her. So if y'all in the same room, you're cordial. Can you pass me that fork? Can you hand me the salt? You're cordial. You telling us that you ain't gonna be cordial to her. That's what you just said. So I was like, oh, she was like, and Mel was like, but you don't even know her. She was like, well, based off of the fact that she was friends with Destiny, she was like, we're not friends. He goes, Sonny, we're not friends. We weren't friends. And so even Shanita jumped in, was like, they weren't friends. She worked for her. They worked at the same place. And Trisha's like, no. She was like, girl, if we stop working together today on this show, I wouldn't talk to you. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. Wait. And I think that went over Trisha's head, but that's some true tea. She's probably right. Y'all probably would not be friends. But because you even said out your own mouth on the balcony, they probably won't like you. And that's probably true because you give off that energy. But that's just me seeing you. So anyway, she ended up putting Trisha on blast. And so Sunny was left to fend for, it's not fend for herself, but be like, no, girl, I didn't it's not that we were friends. We went out one time. I was like, not the one time. How many times I go out? One time. We went out one time. I was like, well, y'all went out. We went out. So anyway, and Trisha, like I said, she over here pissed off because she got put on blast. And yeah, I just feel like you got a lot of animosity and you ain't even talk to this girl. And so, oh, there's the finger. One time she was going out with this lady, one good time. And so Shanita's, telling Trisha and everybody like, yeah, y'all, she turns to Mel and says, yeah, you sitting with people that don't even mess with you like that. Like people, that's your ops. I was like, Ops. Oh. Oh. And if I was male, I'll be like, damn, she said ops and she told him in front of them. Ooh, okay. Note taken. And here go another picture of Tisha saying, like, I didn't do anything. I just invited Destiny. I just did my part. Girl, no, you didn't. So when she said she did her part and she invited Destiny, we get my girls giving us, this is the aftershock. This is because the earthquake about to come. This is when, let's go back to Tisha. Tisha says, I invited Destiny because I got a +1. And then that's when Mel lost it. I don't even have a picture. I don't think I have a picture of Mel. Let me just see. Oh, yeah, no. So we go to Mel and she says, you know what? F Destiny. F that. She didn't say F that B, but she said F Destiny. With Destiny. I was like, oh. And that's when we get that look of Stormy saying, oh, wait. I didn't know that. And that's when Tisha is trying to say, well, no, I told Mel, I text Mel and told her. And so the text message, the reason why I took a picture of this, because her name is not spelled Shri. Okay. It's not Shri. It's Shari. Shari. Okay. Okay. Never mind. Anyway, this is the text that she said that she sent. Okay, so this is March 14th at 7:04. Hey, Mel, I would like to let you know Destiny is going to be my +1. There's no text in between this. I hope you're okay with that. I didn't want it to be a surprise. Now, we don't get the text underneath it. We don't know if she got the text. If, we don't know. We don't know. They didn't give us that. So with that being said, I don't know if Mel got that text or not. So anyway, Shanita, like I said, told her, Mel don't mess with her and you still invited her. Like, you weird. That's weird. And yeah, I wouldn't trust you. And so now Tisha's getting upset and irritated by Shanita. Oops, sorry, y'all. And so she ended up being irritated, like literally. Like she was like steaming out her ears because she's so mad that Shanita caught her at her game, told her to her face, and now you flustered. And so we pretty much end at this dinner. With this one being upset. Destiny's coming. Oh, Mel saying F Destiny. So in the preview, we get, Destiny's gonna finally make it. And that was another thing. I don't understand why, if you're +1, why'd your +1 come later? Why she didn't ride with you? Why she didn't take the drive, the flight, all of that? Why she wasn't with you? I didn't get that. I really didn't. So that was my take on the recap of that, that episode 14, which is leading up to the finale. I hadn't reviewed this show in a really hot minute. I think me and Nola was the last ones to do that. And before that, that was me and Princess. So y'all, I just want to come to y'all because I was like, I guess it's nostalgic for me to go review what got me reviewing the shows in the first place, which was Love and Marriage Huntsville. So, I just had to come to y'all and, see what they do was. So before I get out of here, I want you guys to make sure that you do this. So yes, y'all, that will conclude this recap and review of Love and Marriage Huntsville season 8, episode 14. Girls get away from me. And literally the way Mel went off, all the girls better get away and far, far, far away. So I hope you guys enjoyed my review. I'm gonna try and come back to you guys with the finale and then the reunion, because I had to come to y'all with that one. I just needed to do it, right? So make sure you guys like, subscribe, share the video, leave me a comment. I'll get back to you guys. If you feel like something I said was out of pocket, hey, that's your prerogative. It's on you. I can't be mad at you. You got an opinion. I got an opinion. Nobody's right or wrong. They're just opinions, okay? And yeah, I hope to see you guys on my next review. I know me and Barb are doing our review on Dubai tomorrow, so maybe you guys can come through for that. Until next time, guys. Until next time. Let me see which outro I'm playing. I guess it'd be this one. All right, you guys. Y'all have a good one. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.
So let your hair down, get your life. You must be feeling like this your night.